Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Gamer Boy Gossip. In this episode, we're going to keep it a little low key, a little holly, a little jolly. Even though Christmas just happened, we're still in that cozy mood. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the pod.
I like that. I like that opening. That was a nice.
What up, everyone?
Yeah.
I
I wish we had a
Speaking of-
entry, a theme song or something. Entry.
That would have been
song.
perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, hey. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And it's just
yeah.
fucking
right off the rip. Right off the rip. Let's get into that. Because I've talked to you, Dustin, about it, but I haven't mentioned
Yeah.
it to Nick. After one of our episodes, we were talking about how we wanted to do more creative stuff, and I am going to buy a piano keyboard, electric keyboard, and learn how to play music, and hopefully I can make ourselves a theme song, a little intro clip.
Wow,
That'd be sick.
cool.
This is
Yeah,
obviously going to
I'm
be
down
a
with it.
project for 2024, but I'm going to see what I can do.
Yeah.
Because I've always liked piano. Piano's pretty dope, especially when it's thrown into a song that you're not expecting it to be in. But also, I like the electric keyboard sounds, and I like lo-fi music. So if I get a cool keyboard, I could do different
there you go.
settings. And fuck around with
You
stuff.
have always been like wanting to be a pianist. So
That's
I'd
dude. I
always
made
be
the same.
pianist.
Dude, I made the same joke. I thought when he was saying he was gonna ask for a keyboard for Christmas, I was like, oh, sick! Like he's slowly putting together his PC.
Yeah, I just kept
Get a
going.
keyboard, then get a mouse next.
nice.
I was
That
like,
was
yeah, I
good.
wanted to make
That was
music, and you were just like, what? With like,
Yeah, that was like,
keyboard?
oh shit.
That's funny.
yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I
that's
love
gonna
this time
happen.
of year, man.
That is gonna happen though. It's
What,
coming.
a PC?
No. Well,
2024.
maybe both in 2024. I'll just have to convince my wife to let me drop some money on it. I should use this last year's Christmas bonus, honestly.
Dude,
I don't know
that's
what I
what you
was
said last time. You said you were going to use tax refunds and shit. You can get a
Yeah.
decent one and you can pay, like, look on Newegg, and you can have, I think it's a firm or whatever, you can pay over 6 weeks in 4 installments every 2 weeks.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
that's not
That's
bad.
what I
See,
did
that's
with
what
my
I'm-
desk and my computer. It wasn't even, and it's not even, you can find ones, okay, relatively cheap. I mean, all PCs are going to be big and expensive, but they last for fucking ever. You just upgrade as you see fit.
Or maybe wait until right now we're talking about before Christmas, but wait until you see
Oh,
if
yeah.
your loving wife gets you a PC for Christmas.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll happen.
Yeah, that's true. That is
Maddie,
true.
if you don't get him a PC for Christmas, then obviously you do not love him enough.
If you are hearing this the week after, or the week of Christmas, after 2 days after Christmas, and you didn't buy him
If
one,
we find out
honestly, good luck making it back to
we're
Springfield.
fighting,
Yeah.
we're fighting. Man,
That reminds me.
that would be it.
Go ahead. Sorry. It's
Oh,
I was that
Woody's such a reminding boy. Everything
that would be a
me.
pretty sick Christmas present.
that I
Pretty
have
awesome
been
Christmas
saying this
present.
a lot recently. No, but that does remind me. Speaking of Christmas and joking about that, you remember that year where our parents said, "Hey, I bet you can't guess what we got you guys for Christmas," and Dustin jokingly
dude.
said,
I don't know. Okay, so let's
Xboxes.
wait. Whoa. I hope they didn't hear that
Bleep it
because
out.
let's set
Bleep
the
it out.
let's set the scene. Let's set the scene. Okay, this is my first year in the Navy. I'm in Pensacola, Florida. Okay, I get a text message because I am always of the. I don't know how you guys are, but I hate telling people what to get me for Christmas. Like I get as I got older, I hate it. I don't like telling people what I want or something. Like it just seems weird to me. But our parents always ask for a Christmas list every year, obviously. And jokingly, I said I put Xbox 360 on mine, not expecting it, because I also wanted a really nice iron because I was in the Navy and I had to iron all my uniforms and shit.
Ooh.
And I got a sick
Yeah.
fuck. I still have it actually. It was such a nice iron. I still have it.
The iron was the
Anyways.
same cost as the Xbox 360. You just got a deck.
Yeah. So there.
Well, but and then this was also when Xbox 360 was all the rage.
Yeah,
like,
this
it,
was 09.
It was the console.
December
Yeah.
of our Christmas of 09 because I was my first year in the Navy. And yeah, dude, we get there and we opened, those were last, I think. They had them saved
They were
us
the
for last.
presents, yeah. They brought it.
They
out,
were
but
about
they
the
didn't even have
size-
it under the Christmas tree.
Yeah, I did not even think that wasn't even the close. Like, it was so far out of my mind that those things could be Xbox 360s. And we opened them together, and I was like, "What are these?" Or I bet they're Xbox 360s. Is what I said, I think. And then yeah,
As we're actively opening
We opened
them up,
it.
and then we opened them up, and we like all went crazy because
The realization-
Either.
yeah.
Like
No.
we just like the
No, because
at
they were
that
like
point-
$300 or $400 or whatever they
Right.
were still. So I was like, that's out of the, not even remotely close
We-
to actually being.
yeah.
I
We
saw
had
that on your
never-
screen, Nicholas.
Did you get it?
I saw that fly across.
Bug. How are you still alive? It's like a wind chill of 20 around here.
I've got a good story. That
Yeah.
reminded me. Let's Andrew finish your story.
Oh well, I mean, at that point we just had never had a present like that. Like the next best present or closest present was our PS2 that we got like in what 04 or something or
Oh,
05.
dude, yeah.
And we got
Yeah.
it as like a present for all three of us. But this
And
year,
see, that's the thing.
09,
Yeah, because we were all still in the house together. Because we all still were kids. So one console I get. Like it was, but then yeah, two. Not a
yeah,
fucking.
they got you one. and
No
they got
way.
me and Nick one. That was awesome.
Well, so obviously we know who is the favorite child then, because
Yeah.
I did not get my own Xbox 360.
That's right. All I had to do was ask for it, and so hey, what do you guys want for Christmas this year? Let me
I would
ask.
Like a
and
new
I
PC,
want
actually.
I want an Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I don't want the new one. I want a 360.
I want in a brand new in box Xbox 360.
Xbox 360.
I want a new
so-
PC. I want a new keyboard. I want a controller.
Whittly, that's it.
That's whittly.
It's like Whittly all I want. Dude, okay, so this is two stories. I thought of one. So whenever whenever you were chasing that bug and trying to kill it, made me remember a story that just happened. When was it? Thursday night, with the fucking mouse, dude. Bro, we're playing
Oh,
Rocket
boy.
League with
I don't
Jack.
Think, I don't think Woody was on.
Oh no,
Was
I
he?
think
Yeah,
I
he
was,
was,
but
'cause
that
we
was
were
when I
playing with
couldn't
Jake.
hear any of you guys.
Oh.
Rip.
So,
So
this
we're
is new
playing
information
video
to me.
games, and I hear my cat in the other room messing with shit. So I
I mean, you guys have seen Sweetie before.
Yeah.
So
she might be in here somewhere, but I don't even know why I started recording because I just honestly thought it was gonna be a spider. I thought she was gonna have maybe messing with a brown recluse, and I was just gonna like take a video and be like, look how stupid, like she's fucking with this deadly animal or bug. I go over there and she's like messing with this bag of toys, like a Ziploc bag of like a thing of toys came in. And I like, what are you messing with? And I pick it up and a fucking mouse runs out of the bag. Scared the shit out of me, dude. I have it recorded. And I jump back.
Ugh.
Dude, so we're downstairs, and then later that night I was like, I don't know what, I don't have a mouse trap, I don't have anything, I'll just leave it here for the night. Because what else am I going to do? Try to find this fucking mouse that she's chasing around the basement and catch it. So I go upstairs, and like 11 o'clock at night I hear her bell, and she usually just will come and jump right on the bed. Well, she didn't do that. So I was like, what the fuck? I was like, she better not have that mouse, because I was worried about her having the mouse. I get my flashlight on my phone out, and she's got the fucking mouse in my room, dude.
No way.
Yes, dude. I was
Ew.
so... It's 11, a little past 11. I have to work the next day. I'm so fucking tired. Like, what?
You've already been kind of sleeping or like in and out of sleep.
Yeah,
and
I had
stuff
been
like
in
that.
bed for at
Oh.
least 45 minutes, close to an hour already. And God, dude, I had to. And I guess she had almost killed it anyways because she was just toying with it. And I didn't have anything to catch it with. So I was like, I didn't want to go out of my room and it get out of my sight, you know? And then like get up in my laundry or in my bed or something. So I
Oh, could you imagine?
I had
It just scuttles up your leg
Oh,
under the cover.
I'm worried there's
Ooh.
because the next morning. So, anyways, I had to bash it with my my crock,
You beat it to death with a crock.
dude. I felt so bad. I felt so bad, but I couldn't. There's nothing
jeez.
else I could do. She had a,
Murderer.
yeah. Well, really, I'm a great father because I am covering up for the murder of my daughter. So, really, when you think about it,
With your crock, you
Man,
didn't have
that's-
like a heavier soled shoe.
that
Like,
was the
Crocs
only
are
thing
pretty
that
light.
it was right there. It took one hit. Like I said, I think it was dead. It's a mouse, and
It was a mercy kill at that point.
Yeah, honestly. So I went through that in the trash can, like the outside trash can. Then this next morning, my alarm is at 5:30, and I usually just like snooze it a couple times and then just like wake up, and then like around 6 I'll get out of bed. So I get out of bed at 6, and Sweetie's in the doorway. Like, looks like she has something. I'm like, Sweetie, I swear to God. It's like, don't do it.
You better not.
You better have a fucking mouse. She had another fucking mouse in my fucking room at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I had to figure out what to fucking do with that. So I went and got a big ass bowl, and luckily she brought it out
Ew.
like to the almost kitchen, like at the end of the hallway. And she dropped it, and I put the bowl on it right away, and like slid a placemat, like what had been its old placemats, and took it outside, and she had killed it basically. It had a big gash in its so.
There's
It was-
You
gotta
didn't
be
hit that one with your crock.
I
You
didn't.
decided
It was
to-
still. I just put it threw it out in the yard. I was like, if it's alive, it's gonna come run right back inside the house. Like
If it
wherever it
lives,
got
it
in the
lives.
house originally, it's gonna go right back there. But
Oh,
it was in the same
So-
spot when I got home.
So what made that mouse special that you gave it a fighting chance? A slim chance, but a fighting chance of surviving. Oh, there she is. There's the killer.
Here's the bitch.
There she is.
killer.
Sweetie, get the fuck out of
Yeah.
here. Oh god, there she
Good girl,
is.
though. Come here.
So she hasn't found any more since then?
I haven't seen her. She hasn't acted like she's been looking for any whenever we've been downstairs.
Good
so.
luck.
But that day when I got home, there was a dead one in my laundry room. So 3 in the span of like 12 hours I found in my house.
Man,
I'm like, you guys fucking
that's sick. That's gross.
that is. I mean, everyone has mice, but I was like, I just want to stay hidden. That's
Yeah.
I don't want to see 'em.
Don't let me know you're
Yeah,
here.
everyone has spiders and mice and shit in their house, but I bet that's what I
Yeah.
heard in the ceiling too. Remember, I was like, I kept thinking it was Bennett awake.
Probably. Yeah, it was probably that. Well, I'm going to take a page out of Woody's book, and that reminds me of another Christmas story that we had. That happened on Christmas. It was a super, super cold Christmas, like iced over, everything like that. We wake up, we're maybe about to open presents. Maybe we've already opened presents at this point. I'm not sure.
We had-
and then we always
we had
make
opened
breakfast
presents.
close to it.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we were making breakfast. Mom had gone out to feed the cats that we had out in the garage that morning, and she came in. She was like, Donnie, the cat is dead. It had died over
'cause it was
in the night,
froze.
and it was frozen on the garage floor.
Yeah.
And she was like, we got to tell the kids. So she came up to me and Woody, and she was like, now guys, the cat is dead. You know, to the whole mom thing. And we said, well, can we see it?
Yeah.
Can we go see it?
She's like, oh.
So she walked us out there.
Yeah, she was like, oh crap, we're gonna ruin their Christmas. They just got presents, and now we have to tell them the cat is dead. And no, we did the complete opposite. Can we go see it? Go check it out. That was
Because it had kittens,
And-
right? Didn't it have kittens?
No,
Not that
I
one.
don't remember.
Or
if
maybe
that
it
one did.
was. I think it was young. It was a young cat. It wasn't a
It was.
full-grown.
It was a
Maybe
young
that's
cat.
what-
Yeah. So she bundled us up as best we could, and we walked out the door into the garage just to look at the cat. I think we had to make sure in our hearts, Woody, that it was dead. I think that's what we had to do.
Yeah.
I had
Just
forgotten
hillbilly
about that.
things. Yeah.
I completely forgot about that. Do you guys remember
And
when you
then- and
guys
then-
were shoving the kittens up the rain spout on the house?
What?
You killed those kittens, a kitten or two. Yeah.
Did we really?
You were
What?
you
No,
were putting them in the downspout from the gutters, you know? Yeah, and
I don't.
No, we didn't. We didn't kill one. No, we didn't.
unless I'm making that up, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty like you guys were
No, we
young,
didn't.
like 5, 7, something like that.
I don't want to believe that. Oh god, I feel so bad.
And then
Oh, but
smashing
I
the
remember.
frogs.
I remember smashing the frogs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those frogs had it coming. They were gross. Me and Woody one time we saved a what are they? A gaggle of kittens? Is that what
I
it is?
think so,
A
yeah.
murder of kittens.
Yeah,
Um,
a murder.
one of our cats. Now, granted, we live right by an interstate, and our cats were outside. They were basically like barn cats, so they came and go as they please. Like if one got, disappeared maybe by a coyote or something,
Yeah. Well,
whoops. But we had one who had kittens, and this wasn't in the winter, but we had one who had kittens underneath the deck of the pool because we had an above ground pool, but it was like halfway underneath or halfway on the hillside. And it was really raining that day, and it got super like soupy and started to fill up with water underneath.
got
We heard some
lucky.
mewing.
Yeah, it was during the summer because I don't think mom and dad were home. We happened to just be outside
nope.
at that point.
We heard some mewing, so we went underneath. We grabbed all the kittens, dried them off, put them in the laundry room, and then put the mama cat in there, and they all survived.
I don't
That was
remember that.
soupy mess.
There's a lot of
And
things I don't remember.
Because our pool is an above ground pool, but our dad dug a hole basically like halfway on the top.
Because it's on a
halfway
hill.
going down.
Yeah.
Yeah, mountain. The slope. It's on a slope. So there's access to it easily on the hill, but when you go around and you get underneath the deck, it's just all dirt. So when it was raining, I remember we came out and we were just covered in mud.
Dude, head to toe. The only thing
That-
that was not was your face. And
That was a different story actually.
Oh, it's a different time.
So because mom and dad weren't home, but one day we got home. It was from school, and we had, or maybe I don't know, we had jeans on for some reason, and it had rained all day, and we went outside for some reason right before dinner, and we found on that same hill there was no grass in one spot, and it was just mud. So we started sliding down the hill in all
Like
of
the
our,
slick mud.
Yeah,
You could
all in
tell
our
that
clothes.
it would have just.
didn't do any didn't take any precautions, nothing. And we were doing it for 15 to 20 minutes. I mean, we got absolutely covered in mud. And
That's
then
incredible.
mom comes out to come get us for dinner, and it was dad.
No,
it was
so
mom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna interject here. We were scared of showing Dad because we thought he was gonna be the one who was mad, and he was out in the garage. So we snuck all the way around our property to go around the garage and come back on the other side of the house. And we snuck up to the door and opened the door and called for mom, and she ended up being the one who was pissed, dude.
Well,
And
because she was going
Dad
to be
was
half
like,
the
"Well,
one
you-
to try to get it out of your clothes.
I know.
Dad wasn't
I
doing
see it
that
now.
shit.
Dad had her take a picture because he was like, "There's,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to take a
You're gonna
picture
laugh
of this."
about this one day.
Yeah, and we have.
Yeah. Provided many laughs.
Man, a lot of stuff happened around Christmas.
Did you guys
Like,
ever-
I don't know if what do you?
Speaking
Oh,
of
go ahead.
Christmas, did you guys ever put a tube on the 4-wheeler and with your friend and try it? So me and Logan
Yeah.
would do that shit all the time. My best friend Logan, and
I think we got it from you because
Probably.
you did it with us one time whenever we were a little bit old enough to do it.
frozen, but it's not gonna be frozen on your end. Okay, well, until he's back, we had tied the tube up. Oh, you're back. Okay, sorry, you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was just saying that you probably did it with us whenever we were just old enough
do
to
it, yeah.
not seriously.
Oh,
hurt
quick
ourselves doing that.
sidetrack. Doing it when you're old enough to hurt yourself. remember the little Tykes car, the Fisher Price car, and we would put you guys in there in helmets and like elbow pads and shit, wrist guards,
Volleyball knee pads,
Yeah.
probably.
And it would just hold onto one of the front spindles or whatever and just throw you as hard, and you just fucking spin and then fall out. Oh, we got in so much trouble. I did. I got in so much trouble for that one because she looked out the kitchen window.
I mean, Nicholas was probably fine, but I'm 2.5 years younger than him. So if he was
Yeah.
8 or 7, I was 4.5, and I was doing that.
Yeah. Bro, okay, so we had tied the tube up. You guys, everyone was gone. You guys had something, like, I don't know if it was a sports event or something, but you and Nicholas and both parents were gone. So it's just me and Logan at night at dark. And we're back where the horse's pen used to be. So it's like kind of a small, like that long slope behind the garden. So I was swinging him. All we had, it was completely, I mean, it was like 8 o'clock at night in the middle of the winter. So it was pitch black. All we had was the back light on from the house, which is a big floodlight, but it doesn't go very
But it doesn't go
far.
out that far.
It goes out past
No.
the garage, which is a 3-car garage. So it's not like huge.
You're like 4
Well-
more garages down is how far away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were pretty far
Yeah.
away.
So we could like make out our shadows and stuff when we were looking
Oh,
back.
you
at
made
it.
out?
Yeah,
Nice.
hell yeah. I mean, sometimes, got to stay warm somehow. But I was slinging him, and it started. The 4-wheeler
I
started
bet you were.
to like tip. So I jumped off. It flipped twice, or flipped once, rolled once. I somehow, as it was coming the next time, I grabbed it by the handlebars and like set it down. And Logan had no idea. He was still slinging because it happened, just in the matter of like 2 seconds. And I was like, I don't know. It must have been falling just slow enough to where I was able to like think, oh, I've got to get off of this thing or I'm going to roll with it. And that's not good. And it just happened to be when I got off, it was just in the right spot, dude. I got so lucky. He had no idea. I was like, dude, I just flipped this thing. And it had like ice because it went into the ground. So it had like frozen dirt on where the oil, the starter is, like where you put the
Oh,
reverse and
boy.
stuff. That, whatever I don't know the parts of the fucking 4-wheeler. But shut up, Siri.
Siri,
Damn it,
get the fuck out of
Siri.
here.
Yeah, dude.
Damn it, dude.
No one ever found out. Dad said something because he saw there was dirt or something.
Oh, now you got me. Now you got Siri going on me.
And a week
just
or
wants
shut
to
the
mess
fuck
up
up,
the
Siri.
a couple
God.
weeks later. But yeah,
Yeah.
some
Is that the
wintertime
same
was
4-wheeler
always my
that we
favorite.
still have?
Oh, of course, it's the only 4-wheeler I think we've had
Yeah,
that I can remember.
that thing's almost as old as you, Woody. Probably.
I
pretty
think
dang
we got
close.
it whenever it was in the early 2000s. It may have been when we got they bought the land. So, anyways,
Oh,
no one cares about that.
I had one more Christmas story that I remember, or actually 2. So one of them, whenever I don't really remember it, but it's always told in our family every year, where we were sledding and Andrew was like 2, and Dustin had. So we would start up where our house was, and there was a big hill that went down to a pond. Okay, a frozen, but not like a frozen
Like,
over
not
pond. You can
Minnesota
still
frozen.
fall into it.
It's like southeast
like
Missouri.
Missouri.
frozen.
So Woody was like 2
shallow
at the
parts.
time, and he went down, and he was
Booking it,
flying
'cause it was
apparently.
ice, 'cause
going.
I think it was like the winter of 2000, and that winter, Christmas of 2000 into 01 maybe, or 99 into 2000 there was like a couple inches of ice because Dad drove his truck onto the back and it didn't break the ice in the backyard.
Yeah,
So,
so he was
scooting, man.
zooming down, and mom started to get nervous because she could see he was going straight into the pond, and Dusty
he was too
had
young
to
to
run.
Like
Like,
listen,
just fall off.
Yeah, to understand what was
Yeah.
happening and see it. Yeah.
So Stinky had to run down, catch up to him, and basically like football tackle him off of the off of the sled before he drowned.
Dude, I
Man.
I had to have been like 10.
Yeah, glad you're still here.
It had to be. I think I was 10 because I was 10 or 11 because and I don't know how, because you were halfway down the hill, I think, anyways, from what I remember. Maybe you weren't. Maybe you were 10 feet. I don't know. But to me, you were halfway down the hill, and I somehow got to you like 10 feet before you got to the pond and just dove in front of you, and I hit your body, but the sled kept going and went out onto the pond. Because that's how, like, I wasn't that far in front of you. I was just like, I knew, I was like, I've got to do something now. Oh, man. That could have been bad.
Crazy. And then the second one wasn't as life-threatening, but it was the year that the pipes flooded, or not the pipes flooded, some type of pipe burst or something in the basement on Christmas morning. We had finished opening up gifts. I was starting to play Zoo Tycoon, which was my new game on the PC.
Yeah, dude.
Mom was making bacon and went downstairs for something, and there was like maybe 4 to 6 inches of water
Damn, I don't
on
remember that.
in the basement, and everyone started going down there and freaking out. And then the smoke alarm started going off in the kitchen because she had burnt the
Forgot the
bacon. So, and this was all before church too. I'm pretty sure we had to go to church. Maybe, I don't know if we did church midnight mass or anything beforehand, but it was a crazy like 30 minutes.
I remember
I'll just say that.
on my 16th birthday, which is January 2nd, so it's relatable, or it's relevant. The deep freeze in the basement went out. Woke up on my 16th birthday, and the deep freeze in the basement had went out. So, and that's where Dad kept his, like, all the deer meat and stuff. And he had, fuck, what was it? It was like it
was a
roadkill or something.
He had a raccoon that he was gonna
Raccoon,
skin
that's
and
what it
get it like, or get taxidermied, or
Yeah,
like the
he just wanted
skin,
to
like the
get it.
pelt or
Yeah.
something.
It got ruined.
Nope.
That was in there. Yeah, that's how I
A
spent
fox,
my
maybe he had a
16th.
fox in there at some point too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, he's lost a
Disgusting.
lot to that
Great,
beaver.
great birthday.
He lost a beaver too.
Oh, and plus, yeah,
Maybe that's
if
what
it was
I don't remember.
if
what
it was thawed out and like rotting meat almost at that point. Oh, gross.
Yeah, man, you said something else earlier that reminded me of a story, but I don't know. We're getting too much. This is all fun for us, but like, I don't know if it plays well for the audience, but maybe for a couple people. What are some of the best games? Because that was what we did. Wake up on Christmas morning, open your presents, and then play with them, obviously, because that's what everyone does. And my favorite thing, I remember one time I got a NASCAR game for the computer, but I was the oldest. Our oldest sister doesn't game. Dad wasn't a gamer. Nobody in our family gamed before. So everything, like, we had a business computer that we would play games on. It was by no means a gaming PC. But we got this NASCAR game, and they didn't get a joystick or a steering wheel with it. And I was too young. I was like 10 or something. I don't know. I didn't know anything about computers really, because I was the only one getting into gaming. And so we had Dad. Credit to Dad, because he went and looked on Christmas Day. That was back when shit was open on Christmas Day. And looked and went and got a joystick so I could play. And
Wow.
yeah. So credit, I've been trying to think about shit like that, reflecting about, stuff I didn't appreciate as a kid that our parents did for us. But
That's awesome.
there's some stuff
That's big.
that, that you think back like, damn, that's not how I remember it happening, but that's what happened. That's not what I remember feeling, I was pissed off.
Yeah.
All I was like, why didn't you guys get a fucking, and you didn't even need one. You could have just done WASD,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I didn't,
Wow.
no one
That's
did that
awesome.
in our family, because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. But yeah, I was like, looking back now.
I would say Zoo Tycoon, whenever I got that, was very fun to play.
Yeah.
Record-breaking game. I mean, it was awesome. Awesome game. And then I remember me and Woody got 2 starter decks of Yu-Gi-Oh! Playing cards. Because that's when that was big.
You were huge. You
Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, and then a couple years later, we got the actual, like, that there was in the anime, of Yu-Gi-Oh, there is a section where they play with these like blades that are like the playing field that you hold. It's like a big ass watch almost. It goes up your entire forearm. And we got 2 of those things, so we would like stand there and play. Go, Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Dude, that is so fun. I wish, man, I follow this account on Instagram called like Core or something. I don't know. And there was something the other day about a tweet. Just like, why do I wasn't ready to grow up. I didn't agree. Why is it going so fast? Like, and I was like, God damn, man, I do feel like that sometimes. Like I don't realize how old I am getting because I'm just like, I'm whatever age.
With me.
Like I'm still young. You know, I'm 25. I'm young. That's so young still. I'm 28. Dude, we're still young. Like, we're not even halfway through our lives if we died early, you know, even in our 50s. And then I keep doing that until you guys have recently been making fun of how old I am. Did I realize damn, I am actually, because I was thinking about another dude who does shit. Like, he was hanging out, I don't know, with like one of his friends is like 24, 25. And I was like, damn, that's kind of young for a 34-year-old to be hanging out. I was like, oh fuck, all my friends
I was gonna say
because
all of
you guys, all the friends I'm actively hanging out with are all
because all of your close
25
all
to
of your
28.
close friends that
Yeah.
you had like in the Navy or in St. Louis like aren't around. Like they're
Yeah, I don't.
most of
I
you didn't
don't
stay in
have
touch
as
with
much
them, so-
contact with them. Yeah.
Yeah, and since we
'Cause
game
I
all the
still-
time, like, we
I
just-
think
you
of
kinda hang
myself
with us.
as your guys' age. Like, I don't think of myself as the people I grew up with. Like, they're older than me. Like,
That's
That's what I was gonna
talk.
say.
Yeah.
Like that's why you think that. Oh, I'm not that old because you see yourself
Dude.
as a 26-year-old.
I know that's whatever. Like, when people make fun of, make fun of you for being old, I'm like, you can't make fun of me for being old because I'm delusional. You can't make fun of the delusional.
Up
Because
here,
they-
up here.
What's your social security number? Like 12?
Yeah.
We have fun here. We have fun.
Your
making
first
fun
video
of me
game
for
was
being
Pong,
old,
wasn't
but would you say call?
I'm starting to feel old, yes.
Pong. God, I hate that my thing
Yeah.
is delayed because I'm sitting here like I finished talking and you sit there for like 3 seconds like this. Oh. yeah. No, that was a good one.
All right, let's start a Patreon. That way we can afford a studio, so we can actually record these in person.
True.
Yeah. And we'll
Studio
stay
coming
right
in
in the middle of us.
2024.
We'll
Yeah.
Throw it in like Fredericktown or something.
Yeah.
Middle of
Yeah.
Missouri. And
Great.
build a studio.
No service out there. Nothing. But yeah, you're making fun of me for being old, but weren't you just saying how you had like 3 drinks?
I
And you're
was.
like, oh, God,
Yes.
I'm hungover.
Before the pod started, I was telling the story about how I'm starting to feel old because Woody and his lovely wife came up to St. Louis for their anniversary weekend to celebrate. We went out to get drinks with them on Saturday before they went to the Blues game. We went to Narwhal's, so we got, boozy, smoothie, slushy things. I had one of those, and then we went to this arcade bar down in the Central West End called Up Down. It's a 2-story, like, retro arcade bar. Really cool. They have skee ball and dance dance, and then pinball, everything you could have. I had 2 drinks there, and when we got home, well, first of all, me and Haley stopped at Costco and bought an entire pizza from their
Hell yeah.
whatever it is.
Yep. No, the listeners aren't going to hear this, or understand it. But
That's all right.
I'm back. All right, so we bought an entire pizza. I was waiting for it. We bought an entire pizza from their restaurant, I guess, in there. You ate it at home, and I had a headache afterwards, like a legit headache. I had to take 4 ibuprofen and drink an entire thing of water so I wouldn't feel bad later on that day.
Nice.
Yeah,
Dude, that's why I
it was
don't
bad.
drink anymore, man. I rarely drink.
I did the opposite.
Oh yeah, now I start thinking about.
After the Blues game, we went because we went to the Blues game and we found out that actually one of our cousins turned 21 and he was going to the game with the cousins that like are me and my wife's age. So we went out with them afterwards.
Jackie.
We were with Jack. Yep, shout out Jack.
Who turned
And,
21?
Claire. Nick is
Nick.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Yeah, quick Nick.
Quick Nick?
Quickless
Nicholas himself?
Yep. He
Wow,
turned
he's
21.
21?
He's 21.
Oh
dude.
my god, dude.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So, but we were
Speaking
gonna,
of being
try-
old.
Yeah, yeah. So we went out with a 21-year-old, and we were trying to like do the one of the two speakeasies that we knew of, and one of them just opened. It was underneath the Foundry, I think, or is that the spot?
Yeah.
it just opened
Yeah.
that week, and we went in
Oh.
and didn't get on the wait list, couldn't get in. So we went to, we went to the other one too and couldn't get in. It was like an hour and a half wait. So we went to this college bar right next to SLU. I can't even remember the name of it. But I walked in and I'm like,
Palladiums.
these people are like, they've got to be teenagers. They look so fucking young.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
I felt weird and
Ugh.
gross being there. And we had one beer and then we took a shot of tequila. We took a rail tequila shot, and that next morning I was like, that
Ugh.
shot just got to me. That was horrible. And back in the day at college, we'd drink like, a third of a bottle of liquor and be like, let's go out and drink more. It's just crazy that
See, I can't do that anymore. I keep thinking back on all the, even like up to like 4 years ago, whenever I was still in maybe grad school, on like New Year's, it's coming up. New Year's, we would go to a friend's house and just party until obviously it turned to the new year, and then just drink until like 1 or 2 o'clock. Have so many beers and play drinking games, or you're shotgunning and doing mixed drinks and everything.
dude.
I don't even want to try to think what I would be like afterwards, dude. I would die.
Even whenever you, at least for me, whenever you did drink so much the next day, you're like throwing up all day long. It's still like the day after, like, yeah, let's go fucking party, man.
Yeah, let's
Like,
go.
I would be like, oh,
Oh.
fuck. If dude, I got sick so much before, well, so many times too, and I haven't been
The
like
only
that, God, years.
See, I can only do it for special occasions now. Not even New Year's, but like special occasions like weddings,
yeah.
or the float trip.
Yeah.
Because I have a couple weeks to where I can like hype myself up
Yep.
for it and get in the right mindset. Otherwise, it's not going to go well.
Yeah. This last year, I didn't even drink much on the float trip. I just got, because
No, not
I've
as
got
much.
I have to try to get a seltzer type drink. But what did I bring last year? I don't even remember.
press.
Press? Did I thought because I can usually drink those because they're good.
Me and Woody, I think, did Bush.
Yeah, I wish I was a beer guy.
Which they're easy, but after a while it just. So I'm gonna do the Leinenkugel's Summer Shandy. I'm just gonna take multiple packs of those because that's what our cousins did, like Jason and Jeff.
Yeah.
See,
that was the way to go.
That's the way to go, but I also want to pack like a 6-pack or a 12-pack because usually we get drunk enough that we want to do a shotgun, and I'm not shotgunning a Leinenkugel's.
Rock shot.
Let's do some.
It's happening this year. It's going to happen this
Story
year.
for another
I can
pod.
still taste those. I can feel the rocks and taste the water. Oh God. Okay,
Man.
Well,
that's enough.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
that.
So as much as I make fun of you for being old, and you're almost older now, like it's almost your birthday.
I am almost
I am also getting up there.
Yeah. Well, you just turned 28, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
I don't think of myself as 28. Like every time I think of how old I am, I keep saying 27. because I've been saying that for a while.
Yeah.
Like, oh fuck, I'm 28 now. I'm through 2 years away from 30,
Nothing
Yeah.
happens when you're 28.
and I'm
Tell
over
me about
halfway
it.
to 50,
Tell me about it.
and I'm over halfway to 50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come back to me when you're almost halfway to 70.
No.
Oh God, you say it like that. Jesus Christ, I think I'm hanging out with a pedophile.
But when you think about it, like, to get to 70, well, first off, that's still 2 years away from being halfway. Well, a year from being halfway to 70.
sheesh.
But, like, I would have to live my entire life all over again just to get to that age. So it's like, that's a long fucking time.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
'cause you're
first
so
5 years
fucking
you don't
old is
really-
what you should have said.
I know. I was trying to be nice.
I said,
Too bad that we lost that episode that he just went in on you because that was such.
well, we're going to
a fun
release
time.
your guys' side
Oh, that's true. Yeah, so you'll hear
next
it all.
week.
You just won't
No,
hear
sorry. The
Dusty.
week of New Year's. The week after New Year's, rather.
Yeah.
So, like, the 3rd,
Yeah.
January 3rd, be looking out for the lost episode.
Yeah.
That's
You'll
what I
to
have.
go
I already
through it.
have a
This'll
file
be-
saved on
It's like-
our hard drive
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
the lost
The
episode.
lost episode.
Well,
Yep.
oh, speaking of, before I go any further, we need to do our gaming recommendations of the week because I'm pretty sure one of them will fall into what you guys did at the end of Woody's weekend, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, I can kick it off.
So, Dusty, what's your gaming recommendation of the
I
week?
have two, it's the same as last week, Rocket League, and then I went back on. I got finally have Civ 6 on my computer, and it is so much better, man. It is so good.
It's easier, right? Yeah.
Yeah, because you can see everything. There's the user interface, UI is so much better.
Really? On
yeah.
PC?
I was
Damn.
playing right up until we started recording. Like, I was like, well, let me save, and then we recorded.
Oh,
We tried to get him to play during the
Did-
pod.
Yeah, I would have. I don't think Ice would have liked that. Ice did not seem to be a fan whenever Woody said that earlier.
I was
Oh,
like,
I didn't
"Do it.
mind.
Let's fucking do it.
I don't give a shit what you do.
You think I
Dusty.
care about this fucking podcast?
You think
Hell
I,
no.
you think I care about anything right here?
I just
No.
do this so I can come down here for an hour to get away from my wife.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So those are my two.
I'm gonna go next, Woody, and mine's a blast from the past. I have two of them, and that's what started it off for me back in the day. Jack and Daxter, the first one,
Yes.
and Ratchet and Clank, the first one. Started off adventure type games, RPG games. Oh, those are my favorite, and those are the two that started it. So
Was that part of
if
the
you have a
Lost
PlayStation
episode?
2, go play it.
When we were talking about, because we talked about those, how we were heavy into those.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
About those specifically? Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yep.
Guess we're gonna have to find out.
yeah. We'll find out.
Just
And then Woody, what's yours?
it's gonna be Sea of Thieves. We just re-downloaded it and played for the first time last
Ooh.
night, and it was
With
so
a
much fun.
Fun.
What is it? Not a faction.
Oh, I don't know. They came out with this new
Guild.
thing. It's basically
A guild.
a guild. Yeah, yeah. It's essentially like you could
Oh.
join, like in Rocket League, how you can join like a group
Yeah,
or
just
a
your-
clan.
yeah.
Your clan
Oh,
tag.
yeah.
But yeah, that was so much.
There's
fun.
probably been so much.
Huge
Yeah, I haven't played that in a
updates,
while,
completely
and I
different.
didn't download it with you guys. I wasn't able to play last night with it, so I don't know exactly what's going
The
on.
only thing I wish they would change, and I don't understand how it's not part of the game yet, because there's so many people that want to play with more than 4. So you should just be able to, if you're with your guild, you can load into the same server. Like, it can't be that hard to allow 2 ships to load into
Yeah.
the same server.
It would just get kind of
Well, and then
weird, like
didn't-
if you, because then you could like all team up, and then like it's just gonna be a server of like one guild, and then like one-offs. Like you could get like 4 ships in a server, and just
Well, then you
mess
could
with-
say they
But-
can have 2 max.
yeah, I think.
But
T-Rex would be-
didn't they? I'm pretty sure I saw Sea of Thieves do a thing where now you can choose just to be in a server of like just you and your party, so it's PVE instead of PvP.
Yes.
So that's a way to offset that.
You
now
can.
would be a good time to
That's a good
put
point. We should
bigger parties,
yeah.
because then people who don't want to do that could just be in a in a party.
Because it's not like we don't really run into people that much, anyways, do we?
No,
I mean, I don't
not
feel
really
like
that
we do.
often. No.
Or they could very easily. I say very easily. I don't code, so I don't know how to do this.
Yeah.
But I feel like you could, whenever you're
would
loading
be,
into a server,
I mean,
you can choose a parameter to say like, I don't want to be in
Yeah.
a server with a party of more than 4 people.
Yeah, you could,
You know, just to make sure
there
that-
should be
yeah,
a
like, make it a
guild
choice.
option to where it's like you
Yeah.
versus other guilds even. And that's
Yeah.
where those servers are open for just for guilds. So it's gonna be
Oh, yeah, there you
That'd
go.
be fun.
Plus-
You could have like 3 or 4 guilds max, so that like one guild
Yeah.
can't have like a bunch of ships and you just go like 2v2 or whatever.
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun. Yeah, we could do that.
But
I
I
mean,
mean,
Dusty, we'll
It's
put
been out
our,
for a while.
our coding heads together and we'll figure out.
yeah, we'll figure it out for them. We'll get it.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
fire
have
up
to figure it
Ruby
out.
on Rails and
Hey, your boys
taken care
learn
of.
TypeScript too, so I could do the front end and the
Nice.
back end.
hell yeah. Do we don't need the front end though because it's just a back end mod too.
You don't know that? Maybe no. We'll need it for the interface
Oh, that's true.
to change the interface.
Take that. Yeah, there you go. All right. Well, Ice wants to get the fuck out of here.
Nerd
and I
alert.
want to play
Nerd alert.
this tournament,
Nerd alert.
Rocket League. So
Yep, Rocket League tournaments. That's what
All
we're
right.
big into.
Well-
Tune into Stinky Boy's stream, and you'll probably
yeah, sure, I'll
get a
stream
Rocket
it.
League tournament at some point.
Yep. Well, everyone, I know this came out after Christmas, but we're thankful for all you guys. We're glad we finally started this podcast. It's been almost half a year now.
it's been
That we've done
this
this
will
thing?
be episode 17, I think, or 18.
So,
No, this will be 18. 17's coming out tomorrow for us.
okay,
Last week
and
for
we
you.
might have skipped a week. So it's what 18 to 20 weeks that we. Yeah, so it's almost been half a year. So I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas and hope you guys have a Happy New Year. Be on the lookout for our Lost episode that's going to drop in the next couple weeks. And we will see you after the new year, I guess.
and shout out! We'll talk about this next time. Hi Guy Mike was back in the stream. He knows about God.
Mike.
I
You
hope
talking
he
about
Shout
listens
the
out,
ball?
to this.
Hi Guy Mike.
Oh, let's go. Yeah. Okay.
Shout out,
Yeah.
Hi Guy Mike.
Yep.
Yep.
So hopefully
All right.
he's here. But
Let's
all right,
do it.
we're heading out.
40
I love you, Hi Guy Mike.
47 minutes.
See you guys.
All right. See you guys later.
See ya.
Deuces. We'll see ya.
Bye.